What's up, everyone, and welcome to this edition of the Toy Room Renovation right here on YouTube. I'm your host, Albert Albanese. This is the Slam Sessions, and this is another Toy Room Renovation. Good to see you guys back again. As you guys know, last week I've got a few things in, made some adjustments, and this week, purchase-wise, was actually a pretty decent week. I also have another order ready and pre-ordered. I actually have two orders ready and pre-ordered from Ringside, so I'm going to be waiting on some other stuff coming in. But so far, the collection's coming out pretty good. Now, I don't know how much time I'm going to have to put in some work into this collection, and I just realized that, full disclosure, I record these episodes on Sundays. I'm a big New York Jets fan, and this is week one of the football season when I'm recording this. So these might get a little leaner as time goes on, because if I'm here on Sundays and the Jets are playing, I'm probably going to have the Jets game on. But regardless, I can have it on up here while I'm doing my work, so I might be able to do two things at once. So we'll hope that works out. I know a lot of you guys here may or may not be football fans, but this is a big year for the Jets. So I'm really hopeful that they do well this year, and I'm hoping that my collection kind of does well this year too. So we'll see how things go. Getting back to what we always get back to, which is the main attraction here. As you guys know, we start off with purchases. So let's see what's new in my collection this week. So our first purchases here are the JBL and Edge Ruthless Aggression Walmart exclusive figures. You can see Edge comes with the World Heavyweight Championship. JBL comes in that USA gear with the hat. These are both going to go into my championship showcase. This is the back of JBL. Really cool. Very detailed. This was very toyetic, this look, the USA look for JBL. And I really like this era of JBL. I was actually a big fan of JBL during this era. So I'm glad that they gave us another figure representation because, to be honest, JBL is not the most toyetic guy. Black trunks mostly. The other figure that I have of his is the JBL figure with the Undisputed Championship. He has the cowboy hat and the towel and the jacket, so that makes him a little bit more toyetic. But JBL not the most toyetic guy in the world, so making the figure like this in a very toyetic outfit was smart. Onto this Edge here. I love this. This is the camo gear that he had. You can see this is the back of it. Very detailed, very well done. I love this version of Edge. This is going to go in with my championship showcase as well in the display that's already been set up, and I can move the other Edge over, so that'll probably be something that I get to do today. But these are two great purchases. I'm on the hunt for some of the other Walmart exclusives, like the Rob Van Dam and Brock Lesnar Ultimates, the Eric Bischoff and Tori Wilson Ruthless Aggression figures that are in this set. So I have some stuff that I'm still in the process of trying to buy. I don't have a Walmart near me, so it's a little bit hard, but I thank the member of the wrestling figure group that I was in to send me these two guys. Okay, and up next is the infamous Blue Tista. That's right, this is the all blue gear that Batista wore for the Evolution battle that he had against the Shield at Payback. I actually was at the Extreme Rules Shield versus Evolution match. Unfortunately, I get to see this gear live because I would have loved it. Look at that, all blue, got the glasses, the hat, really badass. All of Batista's tats, looking really cool. Let's take a look at the back. Here, finisher Batista Bomb, Washington, D.C. at Payback 2014. Yep, they mentioned that he faced the Shield in this gear. Super cool figure. Totally badass. I missed out on this the first time. So I'm really glad that Mattel was able to put this in the greatest hits line, so I had another chance at getting this one. Okay, and next is The Undertaker in his SummerSlam 1999 gear. This was always a really cool version of The Undertaker. As you can see, even in the picture here on the box art, and on the figure, he doesn't have the mustache. He only has like the devil beard. He comes with the World Tag Team Championship. He was teammates with the Big Show at this event. I kind of got this because I need multiple Undertakers for different shelves. The Undertaker is such an amazing character, and he spans such a long period. It's hard to get, one look for the Undertaker in a set and just say, this is the definitive Undertaker. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm putting this yet, but I'm going to probably open it and display it pretty soon, just because I really love the way it looks. I like the gear. Here's the back. Undertaker from Death Valley, 6'10", finisher Tombstone. Yep, the Unholy Alliance with Undertaker and Big Show were intent on destroying X-Pac and Kane. So that's what they faced at this event. Super cool Undertaker gear. Really like this era of The Undertaker. So I'm really happy that I was able to pick this one up. All right, and next is this first time in the line Rick Steiner. This is the first Mattel Rick Steiner that's ever been made, and it's the later era WCW Rick Steiner. As you can see, no headgear. He's got the bandana, though, the big Beware of Dog jacket. He's got extra hands. Very toyetic look. We're going to take a look on the back here real quick. So as you can see, it's a plain black gear that looks like it's probably underneath that. Finisher, it says Steiner line. It has his achievements. Really cool image of him. As you can see, at this point, he wasn't wearing the headgear, and that's depicted in this. And another cool thing is that you can see, as you can see on the back here, he's got like this little yellow patch in his beard, and that's actually represented in the figure. It's not as light, but it's still there. So really cool. Can't wait to open this. This is probably going to go with the rest of my WCW versus NWO display that I have, so I can probably put this out pretty quickly. And here we are, the main event, the ringside exclusive MJF and CM Punk dog collar match. This is one of the coolest sets I've seen in a long time. This is the first Blood and Guts set that I've gotten. AEW's released a few of them. I know that Kenny Omega was in one, I believe, with Moxley. I believe Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa were in one, and I know they have a singles of Wheeler Yuta. But this, to me, is just one of the most brutal matches in AEW history. I love the bloody figures. I love that it comes with the chain. I love that Punk's hair is all messed up. MJF is bleeding, and he's got blood all over him. The tattoos, the articulation. This is just such a cool set. Let's take a look at the side here. This is all the stuff that it comes with. There's a screaming head with Max and his hands, the alternate hands. Punk in a fully bloody head there with his hands as well. On the opposite side is just the MJF and Punk unrivaled. And then the back here, you can see the Punk and MJF facsimile autographs. Punk putting the dog collar in the eyes of MJF. Really cool box art. You can see every AEW Revolution 3/6/2022 from Orlando, Florida. This is just a super cool set. So I know that there's a lot of controversy going around about CM Punk. Put all of that aside, you can just say that this is one of the best CM Punk figures that I've ever made. Look at that head scan. Look at the blood dripping. Look at the tattoos, the shorts. I mean, everything about this set is so badass. I can't wait to unbox this and find a special place for this in my collection. This is the only AEW Punk figure I have, and with him recently being fired, there's a chance that this might be the only AEW CM Punk figure I may get. So I'm glad that if I have one in my collection, it's this one, because this is, in my opinion, CM Punk's best AEW feud and best AEW moment. So the first thing I did today was put this Edge into the World Heavyweight Championship shelf. I replaced the other Edge. I think this one is way more indicative of the time, and it makes a lot more sense to have him there. So now, of course, that I put that Edge there, obviously I had to put the other Edge somewhere, and what I did is put him, boom, right here on the Major Pod shelf with the rest of La Familia. So, see Hawkins, Ryder, Vicky, and Chavo. So I'll keep that Edge there with the rest of them. But yeah, I'm really happy to have the other Edge in my collection with everybody else. All right, so another thing that I did is I added Paul Heyman to the Bloodline shelf. As of right now, you can see that Roman and Jay are up there with Paul. Eventually, I'm going to put the Usos Bloodline 2-pack of Ultimates and the Solo Sikoa on this shelf with everybody. I think Heyman just belongs here with the rest of the crew instead of on the Hall of Champions shelf. I feel like that's a misrepresentation. Heyman was never a champion. Only Roman and Brock were. So we'll put him with where he's best known, with the Bloodline. So I can't wait to get the rest of them to fill out this shelf. Okay, and I've also unboxed this Rick Steiner. So this is obviously the one that I showed you guys before, the Beware of Dog and everything like that. This is the back here. It says Dogface Gremlin on the back with the dog in there. So let's see here. So he's just got plain black gear underneath. So I'm going to probably end up keeping the jacket on him and keeping it closed on him. All right, so now, of course, he's back here with the rest of the WCW guys in on the WCW versus NWO display. So Rick looks pretty cool back there. So I'm kind of happy with having Rick up there. Hopefully I'll be able to put them in a little bit more of a spot where you can see everybody better, but you can see him in the back there. All right, and finally I added this Batista to my Royal Rumble shelf. So these are all the Royal Rumble winners that I have as of right now that I have displayed. So obviously I'm going to need a second shelf for this. So I'm probably going to have to do another one underneath it or put these guys in a different area at one point. But this is one of my favorite collections. And eventually I want to have every Royal Rumble winner, which means, 3 of Austin, 2 of Shawn Michaels, 2 of Hulk Hogan, 2 of Edge. And then as you can see, I have 2 Brocks up there, but 1 Batista, so I'll need another Batista because Batista's a 2-time Rumble winner as well. So, as of right now, that's what we got, and it's looking pretty good so far. All right, everyone, that's it for this episode. Obviously, I didn't get a lot put away, but I did get some new stuff that I'm going to have to put out eventually. I'm really excited about the Punk and MJF Blood and Guts 2-pack. I'm excited about all the other stuff that I got, too. I mean, I got some really good stuff in this week, and there's more coming in, so I can't wait. Hopefully, my ringside orders that I have placed will get here soon, but in the meantime, I'm going to try to buy more stuff so I can have more stuff to put out. So we'll see what happens next week. But thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for being here. And thanks for the likes and the subscribes. And I'll see you guys next time.